outside now fucking picking cotton, bitch, and I was in a house.
But listen, this what you ain't understand. This what you ain't understand. See, get what? See, now you fucked up. You fucked up.
She called me red.
The way we uphold white supremacy is crazy. Allegedly, this is the same woman who was almost in modern-day chattel slavery, taking a charge for a C-list rapper, and this is wild. Well, this is what skin color stratification and the South gets you. Because Glorilla, Brorilla are also light-skinned from Memphis and say colorist things like this or brag about being light-skinned. And as someone who is from Memphis, it's often black men who got them feeling that way. As sociologist Dr. Hunter points out, the Beauty Q explains how sexism and racism interact to create a queue of women from the lightest to the darkest, where the lightest gets the most resources and the darkest gets the least. The lightest women get access to more resources because not only are they lighter skinned and therefore racially privileged, but their light skin is interpreted in our culture as more beautiful, and therefore they also are privileged as beautiful women. The conflation of beauty and light skin is part of how racial aesthetics operate. Lighter skinned people with more anglicized features are viewed by most in American culture, either consciously or unconsciously, as superior. On the comment of being red bone, there is an article by Cornell University that addresses it. It reads, in Western Louisiana, red bone refers to someone who looks white but has mixed race ancestry. Art said, today people will describe themselves as red bone and express pride in their heritage, he said. But at the time of the lumber war, no one was using the term to describe themselves. Red bone was purely pejorative because Louisiana had a strict color line, Art said. For 150 years, this term has been used in portions of Western Louisiana to talk about white people who look white but don't behave the way white people are supposed to behave. Now, Donald Glover, like most rappers, lusted about such women that he had an entire song called Redbone. Yet being red in most contexts within the black community is not an insult in modern times. And seeing this girl supposedly offended, then acknowledging that she would have been a house slave is wild. Because quiet as it's kept, you would still be in slavery, literally seen as property, and more than likely getting assaulted within the house. But I guess house chores and insults are easier than being outside picking cotton, but I digress. I want to play some public opinion, and then I'm going to conclude.
From time as far back as we could think of, rappers has been calling, you know what I'm saying, light-skinned girls red bones. Nonetheless, never been used as an insult. So for that to get you riled up enough to say some outrageous things is wild as hell to me. First off, the whole you being in the house and people being outside concept, it was never a win-win situation. It was never. But if we really think about it realistically, you was getting touched on by this fat, greasy, monstrous master. Motherfuckers was outside working. You was a little closer to being touched on. And shit, they did they big one when they did slavery. If they knew it was, like, I don't think they really knew it was gonna like trickle down this long as it has. Cause and that's what be killing me, because it's like when you all emphasize the fact that you're light skinned, it just that ass sounds like I'm closer to being white and you're not. That's really what it sounds like when y'all emphasize the fact that you're light skinned. Cause what? And that's what I don't understand. Like, you not really, and that's what and that's why I really hate when these topics of colorism pop up, because it's like there's nobody who ever speaks on colorism in a negative light that you should look at and be like, I want to be like them. None of their lifestyles give, damn, I really wish I was her. Despite she think nasty, I want to be her. Because you got with a man who, first off, we didn't even know you until the whole sister wives things. Like you became a sister wives. That's how we knew of you. You fought. You did the whole struggle love story. He didn't put you through hell in the ringer just to prove that you can be there. That you can. You know what I'm saying? Fight the fighting fight. And out of it, you got a kid. And even his mammy got on the internet and said, you need to come take care of your kid. You be outside too much with him. Come be a mother. Argue with her, not me. She came on the net. I'm just reiterating what she said to you. Outside of him, we don't know you.
Shug, I really want to know how much the fuck you got paid to say some shit like that online. y'all all working for this shit, bro. I'm convinced. Like, ain't no motherfucking way you just started a colorist war, bro. I'm over it.
Watch this.
Outside in the fucking picking cotton, bitch. And I was in a house.
But listen, this what you ain't
good.
understand. This what you ain't understand. See, get what? See, now you fucked up. You fucked up.
She called me red.
Big shout out to Finesse 2 Times for checking her in real time. I fuck with Sugar, but this was highly uncalled for. Gang, at the end of the day, we all black. No matter if you was a field slave or a house slave, you was still a slave. Regardless, they was still gonna mistreat you and treat you like you're not even a human being. For you to try to clap back at this lady and you say some shit like that, I don't know, man. It say a lot about you. And it's crazy because I noticed this from a lot of bright-skinned women. A lot of bright-skinned women think like this. They think they have some form of superiority based off the color of their skin. It's no different than the Africans who come over here and they think that they not gonna be treated just like niggas. It's so weird. I never ever understood this mindset. But I'm glad she exposed herself, and I'm glad that Finesse 2 Times said that he wasn't going for that and he checked her for it. But ladies, be aware of women like this. If you got a friend like this in your friend circle, man, dead that shit. Get far away from her. Because people like this will backstab you at any given chance that they get. They will always think that they're better than you, and they will always be in secret competition with you. So yeah, man, shout out to Finesse 2 Times and Shug. Just do better.
Man, so Finesse 2 Times girlfriend Shug said the most ignorant shit on live not too long ago. He had a checker, and I don't blame him at all. She said some colorist remarks about a dark-skinned girl on live. She said you would have been outside picking cotton while I was in the house looking pretty. Bro, why do we still have ignorant people like this in 2026? Shorty acting like she could have passed for white back in the day. We are all black people at the end of the day. It don't matter if you light-skinned or dark-skinned. I feel bad for the lighter-skinned people that actually feel like this. How are you this ignorant, bro? Y'all will say shit about your own people, but won't say nothing else to them other people, though. Shug know damn well she wouldn't have got no special treatment back in the day. This is bad for the brand because you just showed your true colors. Even if you was mad, this is your real feelings. This is how you feel about dark-skinned women and dark-skinned men. You feel like you better because you brown-skinned. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how she can come back from this. Her fans still gonna forgive her, but they gonna always bring this shit up. They not gonna let her lay this down. Shorty wrong as hell. Facts.
Henry Bibb, who spent years as a slave, revealed that the distinction among slaves is as marked as the classes of society are in any aristocratic community. Some refusing to associate with others whom they deem beneath them in point of character, color, condition, or the superior importance of their respective masters, house servants, and field hands. Honestly, her remark reminded me of that time E. Kane went off on someone, acknowledging how she had light skin privilege and the girl would never go further in her life. So it's interesting how a lot of these lighter skinned women understand how colorism works systemically, yet when they are angry, they say these type of things, but still want to throw tantrums. Shug being a light-skinned token to a black male rapper is no mistake to me. That shows how colorism is in itself. And don't get me wrong, Finesse, he supposedly has like this polyamory going on, or this open relationship. And he is with a darker skinned woman, but Shug is often like pushed to the limelight. Nonetheless, she often acts out, humiliating herself online. And to be honest, I doubt she has any talent because she has only been known as being like this thick, light-skinned ride or die. And in the South, unfortunately, you can be seen as a prize for that alone. So what can I really expect from her, let alone most streamers? The only thing is, in streaming, you see how people are in real time. And Shug did expose her hand. And like the rapper said, you done messed up now. Just let me know your thoughts, though, down below. And thank you so much for listening to Books and Looks TV. I'll see y'all next time.